60 hours per month is 7.5 days off. 7.5 days off per month times 12 months is 90 days per year. Did you know that you can actually get paid more as a freelancer compared to working inside a job, specifically compared to working within a nonprofit job? That's right. You can get paid a lot more as a freelance grant writer versus a staff grant writer while working less. We're going to do the math today. Hi, my name is Holly Rustick, and I'm the owner of the Freelance Grant Writer Academy and the Grant Professional Mentorship. Let's say a nonprofit pays you $45,000 for the year, where you work the standard 160 hours per month, on average 40 hours per week. They also pay for your taxes, give you an office, offer a bit of health insurance, and some other benefits as well. This comes out to, let's say, a total of $60,000 for all of those benefits and the salary. That is a $60,000 fixed income, meaning if you work more, you will not get paid more. Maybe that salary is not so terrible if you have a spouse who is working, or you don't have kids, or other situations, or you live in different places, or depending on your situation. At the same time, depending on your situation, that could also mean you're living paycheck to paycheck on $60,000 a year, actually $45,000 salary with those other benefits. Because at face value, that might sound like a lot, but it might not be as well. Now let's imagine yourself as a freelance grant writer. Let's say you work with 4 clients on retainer at 25 hours per month each. So that puts you at 100 hours per month of client work in your business versus the 160 hours of full-time work. For each client, let's say you charge $2,500 per month. So $2,400 times 4 clients equals $10,000 per month, or $120,000 per year. Okay, that's amazing. That's double what you're getting paid with benefits as well. But of course, we have expenses in our business. So let's go ahead and break those down. These are general averages, and the exact amount depends, of course, on your specific situation, but this gives you an idea. Let's say your taxes are at least 20%, that's $24,000. Healthcare, because you have to pay all of it out of pocket, let's say it's $9,000. Office costs, and if you work from home, that can be deducted from your personal expenses. Even your healthcare can be as well, as your business pays for an extra room in your home, so it is actually a benefit. Maybe that's $4,500. And you can also figure it out, like your square footage of that room, whatnot, or that area in your house. Internet, phone, etc. That can also be a benefit if you work from home, but we could say that's also a business expense at $2,400 a year. Now let's look at supplies like your computer, a desk, paper, etc. Let's say $3,000. So your total general expenses come out to $42,900. And you're like, Holly, that's way too low. Actually, that I would have to pay a little bit more than that, etc. Once again, these are just general expenses. So even if that went up to $50,000, you're still going to come out ahead. Let me show you how. So the ones I added up, $42,900. So let's deduct that from $120,000. Total comes out to $77,100. This does not include any one-off projects or your ability to take on more clients. That's just the 4 clients at 100 hours per month at $10,000 per month. This is not a fixed income. It can be seen more as a baseline. Plus, let's look at your hours for this situation. 100 hours as a freelancer per month versus 160 hours as a full-time salaried grant writer. And let's face it, in a nonprofit, as a grant writer, you work more than 40 hours per week when those grants are due. A 60-hour difference per month might not sound like a lot, but let's do some more math because it's huge. 60 hours per month is 7.5 days off per month. 7.5 days off per month times 12 months is 90 days per year. That is much more than 10 federal holidays and 2 weeks off per year, which you can also include in just your out of office time. You will earn more money and you will work less as a freelance grant writer. Plus, you'll get a $17,000 increase in cash pay. Could mean amazing vacations or home improvements during those 18 weeks off. So that is doing the math on how being a freelance grant writer, you can earn way more and work way less than being a staff grant writer or any full-time job. Inside the Academy, we also show you how to write grants that actually are competitive, set up a business, and replace your full-time income while writing grants from home or anywhere you want to work. Be sure to check out all of our things at grantwritingandfunding.com.